Love the Eagles as much as we do? Then hit that subscribe button and stick with us at Eagles Nest News for all the drama, updates, and hype all season long. The sports world is buzzing with a rumor that, if true, could send shockwave through the NFL community. Whispers are circulating that JIHAAD Campbell, the talented linebacker, might be regretting his decision to join the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, before we dive headfirst into the speculation, let's make one thing clear. Campbell has not made any official statement on the record. But, according to some sources close to the player and certain cryptic social media activity, there's growing belief that he's not entirely happy in Philadelphia. This possibility has sparked endless debates among fans and analysts alike, who are now dissecting every move and word from Campbell to find hidden meanings. It's important to understand why this rumor has so much traction right now. JIHAAD Campbell was one of the most sought-after players before he signed with the Eagles. Coming out of college, he was praised for his versatility, athleticism, and football IQ. Many believed he would be a cornerstone for any franchise lucky enough to get him. So, when the Eagles secured his talents, it was seen as a massive win for the organization. But fast forward to today, and suddenly there are whispers that Campbell is questioning whether Philly was the right fit for him after all. It's a narrative filled with potential drama, personal conflict, and, of course, the inevitable media frenzy. What's fueling this speculation even more is the recent shift in Campbell's demeanor during press conferences and on the field. Reporters have noticed that he's not as vocal or animated as he used to be. Some have even described his body language as detached or frustrated. Add to that a few vague, now deleted posts on his social media accounts that seem to allude to disappointment and second thoughts, and you got the perfect recipe for rumors. Fans have been quick to screenshot and analyze these posts, creating theories about what could be going on behind the scenes. Is it a clash with the coaching staff? Or perhaps dissatisfaction with his role in the defense? Another layer to this story is the performance of the Eagles themselves. The team hasn't exactly lived up to the lofty expectations set at the beginning of the season. Some analysts argue that the defensive schemes haven't played to Campbell's strengths, limiting his impact on the field. He was known for his dynamic range and instinctive playmaking in college, but under the Eagles system, he might feel boxed in, unable to truly showcase his abilities. If that's the case, it's understandable that frustration would build. Athletes at this level want to win, but they also want to be used in ways that maximize their skills and potential. Let's not forget the human element in all of this. Moving to a new city, adapting to a new team culture, and handling the pressure of high expectations can be overwhelming, even for the most talented professionals. Philadelphia is known for its passionate and sometimes unforgiving fan base. That environment can be a double-edged sword, motivating when things are going well, but suffocating when the tides turn. If Campbell is indeed struggling to adjust to life off the field, that could be a significant factor in these rumors of regret. After all, happiness and mental well-being play a huge role in an athlete's performance and long-term satisfaction. Adding to the intrigue is the timing of these rumors. The Eagles are approaching a critical juncture in their season, with pivotal games on the horizon that could determine their playoff fate. For a player like JIHAAD Campbell, who is expected to be a game-changer, the pressure to perform is immense. If he's harboring doubts or dissatisfaction, it could not only affect his own play, but also have ripple effects throughout the locker room. Teammates sense when someone is mentally checked out or unhappy, and that energy can be contagious. Coaches and management surely have their eyes on this situation, trying to keep everything under control. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Of course, there's always the possibility that this is just classic media overreaction. Athletes go through slumps, moods shift, and sometimes social media posts are just posts. They don't always have to be dissected as hidden cries for help or veiled shots at an organization. JIHAAD Campbell might very well be perfectly content with his decision and simply going through the normal ups and downs of his rookie or early career season. But when you combine his recent behavior with the team's struggles, it's easy to see why this narrative is gaining momentum. Sports fans and pundits love a good what-if scenario, and this one has all the elements of a juicy subplot. If the rumor is true, the big question becomes, what happens next? Would Campbell push for a trade? Would the Eagles consider moving him to avoid locker room unrest? Or would both sides try to work through their differences, adjusting roles and expectations to make the partnership work? The NFL is a business, but it's also about relationships and chemistry. Sometimes, even when everything looks good on paper, the fit just isn't right. And if Campbell truly feels he made a mistake, both he and the Eagles might have to make some tough decisions sooner rather than later. The fans are definitely split on this one. Some are expressing sympathy for Campbell, suggesting that the coaching staff hasn't done enough to support or develop him properly. Others argue that he needs to tough it out and prove himself, regardless of any early frustrations. In Philadelphia, patience is often in short supply, especially when it comes to highly touted players. The local media has already begun asking pointed questions in press conferences, and it wouldn't be surprising to see this storyline dominate headlines in the coming weeks. Whether it's just smoke or there's an actual fire, the situation is impossible to ignore. At the end of the day, only JIHAAD Campbell knows how he truly feels about his decision to join the Eagles. Until he decides to speak publicly on the matter, or until more concrete evidence emerges, this will remain in the realm of speculation. But in the world of professional sports, perception often becomes reality. And right now, the perception is that Campbell might be regretting his move to Philadelphia. Whether that perception changes or solidifies in a fact is something we'll all be watching closely as the season unfolds. One thing's for sure, this story isn't going away anytime soon. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.